What is up, y'all? What is up? It's your boy Timster here. Don't worry, y'all can't see my body. I am in the bed at this current time. I look fat because y'all can't see my neck. So I look like a fucking fat hour. Look at me. I'm fucking waddling like a penguin and shit. But y'all, look, I wanted to make this video because I was thinking about this a lot. And you know what? This might sound messed up. You can see my teeth though. So you can't. It's not. I'm not all like fucking dark, but I wanted to make this video, y'all, because I feel like this is the truth, and the truth is, your emotions are irrelevant. Now, let me explain what I mean for a second before everyone gets upset. Because I know, especially in 2019 going into 2020, people are going to say, oh my God, that is so wrong. Mental health is so important, and this is that. And oh, you can't say that because I'm a. But y'all, I understand, yes, mental health is very important. And as a matter of fact, as a society, we're actually starting to notice this a lot more, how important mental health is. And that's really a good thing because now these dumbasses and these old heads are starting to realize that it isn't that depression isn't just something that you say when you're sad. And even though there are people who claim that they have depression, in reality, they're just sad. Something just inconvenienced them. They're just a drama queen or a king, and they something happens and now they say depressed when there are actual people out there who are clinically diagnosed with depression, who need to take pills and who actually switch moods and stuff like that. It's something that goes on mentally. But anyway, the reason why I say that your emotions are irrelevant is because no matter what you do on this planet, people do not give a damn about you, and you still have to handle your own business regardless of your emotions. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be checking your emotions and your emotional state, but what I am saying is that it doesn't matter what state of emotions you're in, you still have to get done what you need to get done. My mom would or my dad would call me from time to time, and if they ask me how's my emotional state, how am I feeling emotionally, how am I doing, if I'm okay, if everything's all right, and I'm using this as an example, y'all. I'm not. Whoever's watching this video, I don't need fucking, these people knocking on my door trying to put me in a straitjacket, thinking I'm crazy. I'm not suicidal or nothing, but using this as an example. But if my mother calls me or my father calls me, or my mom called me and say something like, "Are you okay? Is your mental health okay?" If I say no, mother, my mental health is not okay. What I want to do is I want to take a suppressed M4 with an extended 60 drum magazine and a suppressor on it and blow my fucking brains across the wall because I don't want to go to work and I'd rather die than go to work. What is she gonna say? What is she gonna do? Nothing. It doesn't matter, right? And that's just the truth. It doesn't matter. Sounds fucked up, right? I'm using graphic examples, right? But it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, my emotional state does not dictate anything. Like, I still have to wake up and go to work tomorrow. If I go in, I mean, think about it. When you go to work, when you work for somebody else, does your manager ask you how you're feeling? Fuck no, they don't ask you how you're feeling. They don't give a shit. They couldn't care less what happened to you the previous day, what happened to you the hours leading up to work. They just want to know you're going to get the job done. They don't give a fuck how you feeling. You still got to wake up and go to work the next fucking day. And that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Well, another extreme example, right? Another extreme example. You know, this is an extreme one, but it's the truth. Now, you see all these people, right? Now, I'm not saying what they're going through is not real because it is real. But you see all these people, going through all this mental stress, this mental anguish. They feel like their back is against the wall. They feel like everything, is not working out for them, and the only way they feel like they'll be able to relieve it is by taking their own life, right? Now, they have no people, no friends, no family, no connections, no loved ones, no nothing. The moment they go on Twitter, the moment they go on Facebook and they make a statement saying that I don't feel like my life is worth it, out of nowhere, all these people, all these people, people that you don't even know, people that that person doesn't even know, didn't even think about, all of a sudden care about that person, all of a sudden care about him or her now. Like, really? Like, all of a sudden now this person is the MVP now. And you know what's crazy? Even then, you only get two generic responses. Number one, you're going to get the generic response of here, hey, take this phone number, call it, okay, bye. Or number two, you need to just talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody. Like y'all, your emotional state. People don't care. Like no one cares about your emotional state. You still got to get shit done. You still like no matter what. Like that person's emotional state, even if it's in a bad state, the only person that can really pull themselves out of an emotional shithole is you. Like that's it. No one else is like, and then like I said, the reason why I brought that other extreme example up is because, like I said, you notice how before that no one cared. Like there were obvious signs and you were going through all this stuff alone, but the moment you mentioned something on social media, the moment you brought it to attention to everybody, now they're really doing it because it's like in an awkward position and it's trying to make themselves look good. Like, oh hey, yeah, call this number, okay, yeah, thanks, oh yeah, I care about you. It's like you don't even fucking know me. You've never reached out to me once. You've never been by any of my platforms or nothing. Now all of a sudden these people, they don't care about you, because if they did, they would have been checking on you and hitting you up way before you got to the level that you've been at, and in the limit that you've reached. And like I said, y'all, it's sad. It's sad. It's fucked up. You know, but that's just the way it is. So when my parents give me a call or mom give me a call and she asks me things like, "How's your emotional state?" I'm like, "Does it matter? It don't matter, do it?" Or like, "Why does it matter?" And they'll say things like, "Oh, don't say that. It does matter." And they're not really. I still gotta handle my business, and especially y'all entrepreneurs who are watching this video, y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, shit, entrepreneurs got enough things to deal with on top of the fact that, they're going against everything that the world is trying to teach you. Hell, I think I read like an article somewhere that said entrepreneurs are 2 times more likely to suffer from depression and anxiety and all these things, because not only are you dealing with the world, which is horrible enough, but you're dealing with going against what the world tells you to do, which is, the basic college route or work a job for the rest of your life route. So you're trying to be in the 1%, plus all the bad shit that's happening to you. So, and it's like, yeah, man, like it don't matter, emotional state. I mean, emotional state matters, but your emotions in general don't matter. If you got things you have to get done and you have to do, how you feel does not matter. It doesn't dictate anything. Like you still need to get the things done that you need to get done. Best example is like I said, and then I'll end the video. But best example, like I said, y'all, is when you go to work. How many people do you know that wake up fucking miserable? I mean, I wake up fucking miserable. I don't want to go to this freaking job. But, when you wake up and, you don't want to work and you are in mental anguish, you are in mental despair, guess what you got to do in the next 5 minutes? You're like, I better get my ass up. And you go to work because you have to, because your emotions don't matter. And it's the same thing, man. But just transfer that to your business. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Just transfer that to your business life. Transfer that to your entrepreneur life. Like when you get home from a day of work, 8, 9 hours or whatever, if you don't feel like doing something, just do it anyway. Because like I said, emotional state is irrelevant. So get it done. Take notice of your emotions. Be aware of them. Seek help if necessary. But realize that only you have your back. And yeah, that's it. Sayonara, nigga.